x touches the circle at the point P where OP is equal to 6 root 2. Nothing but here very simple. There is a circle. Take a circle here. Fine. X-axis, y-axis. So P be any point here. P be any point here.
So your voice is a bit low, sir.
Now can you hear me properly?
So still it is less.
Sir, your voice is very feeble, sir.
What about now?
Now okay, sir.
Fine, sir.
Oh, fine. Okay. Right. Here, P be any point on the given circle, like circle equation already given. What is the circle equation they given here? Circle equation x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2f5 plus c is equal to 0. Right from the origin to here, that is nothing but this is a tangent. Am I right? When I extend this line, it will become a tangent. So it can meet at the point P alone. So nothing but the length of the tangent formula is root S double one. S double one means from which point 0, 0 to the given point P. So the circle equation x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. So for this, you have to find S double one. S double one value means, so they substitute x1, y1, nothing but 0, comma 0 in given circle equation. When we substitute here 0 plus 0 plus 2g into 0, 0 plus 0 plus c. Okay, so finally S double one value is c alone. This is the given circle. S double one means substitute origin in given circle. So this is S double one. But length of the tangent will be root S double one. That is equal to root C. So length of OP distance. OP distance clearly they given. Like what is the distance they given? 6 root 2. OP 6 root 2. OP nothing but root S double one, length of the tangent 6 root 2. But we required C alone, squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides, C is equal to 6 square into root 2 whole square, nothing but 2. So 6 square 36, 36 into 2, 72. Am I right? C is equal to 72. Once again, so OP distance is given. OP nothing but length of the tangent from the origin. Length of the tangent from the origin. Right? That value they given 6 root 2. So length of the tangent is given by root S double one. S double one means given point, substitute in given circle. That's it. We'll get some value. That value will be the S double one. So here S double one value is C. But length of the tangent is square root of S double one, that is equal to 6 root 2, squaring on both sides, will get C value. So C value is what? Second option is correct option. Okay, right. So coming to this, this is quite lengthy question. Lengthy question actually. So cot alpha plus cot beta is equal to 0 they given. So you look at here the tangents to the circle having inclination alpha beta intersect at P. If cot alpha cot beta is equal to 0, then locus of P. Okay, right? So generally for any circle, there exists maximum two tangents, right? Okay, fine. So two tangents at, intersecting at P, nothing but let us take the slope of this. Two tangent means two tangents having Look at it. Tangent is there, circle is there. I'm taking P being an external point, P being a point here. I'm going to take like coordinate axis, coordinate axis. So from the point P2, you can draw the tangent. There exist two tangents. This is one tangent, another tangent. So when I extend this tangent, it will make some angle, different angles. So this line, let us take alpha. This line take beta. Nothing but this is tan alpha. Why tan alpha? Because every line having slope. This I am taking as m1. So this is also a tangent. Tangent having slope m2. M2 is equal to tan beta. I am taking like that. Okay, from the point P. Now look at here. So after this, by using given condition, cot alpha plus cot beta is equal to 0, they give. In the question, look at here. Cot alpha plus cot beta is equal to 0. Then what is the locus of the point P? So they're asking locus of this point is P. So cot alpha means cot alpha can be written as 1 by tan alpha plus 1 by tan beta is equal to 0. Take LCM. So when you take LCM, tan beta plus tan alpha by tan alpha tan equal to 0, cross multiply. Therefore, tan alpha plus tan beta is equal to 0. For example, this is here. From the point P, there exist two tangents. Two tangents. Okay, two tangent and okay, fine. Here, a pair of tangents means always the equation is ax squared 2hxy dy squared plus 2bx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. I clearly said that this is a second order quadratic equation in terms of second degree
Sir,
equation in terms of, yeah.
sir, the M2 will be tan alpha only, no, sir, because it is inclined by alpha.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Maybe tan alpha, right? Tan alpha, tan beta. Final. So here pair of tangent, two tangents are there. So the second degree equation is represent the pair of tangents. Pair of tangents. Okay. If the discriminant is equal to 0, discriminant is not equal to 0, the second degree equation might be represent a circle, a parabola, ellipse, or hyperbola based on some condition. Okay, in this case, especially we are discussing about pair of tangents. Pair of tangent means I want to take second degree when this pair of tangent will represent like second degree equation represent pair of tangent means then the sum of the slopes m1 plus m2 should be equal to 2h by a plus b. What is h here? 2h, xy coefficient. 2h is xy coefficient and a and b are the x square coefficient and y square coefficient, right? So the sum of the slopes is given by 2h by a plus b. This is some advanced level concept. Okay, right. Now, in this question, can anyone say that what is the formula for pair of tangents here? Yesterday clearly given for circle, for parabola, hyperbola, ellipse is common formula. That is S into S double one is equal to S1 square. S into S double one is equal to S1 square. Okay, so here the circle equation they given x square plus y square is equal to A square circle S is equal to x square plus y square is equal to a square. That a square you can take left side. This is S. Okay, S is x square plus y square minus a square into S double one. S double one means x1 square plus y1 square minus a square is equal to S1 square. What is S1? S1 formula. First S1 is x square can be written as xx1 plus yy1 minus a square whole square. Okay. So to remember all this condition, it will take some time. So S1 means simply x square becomes xx1, y square becomes yy1. So a square as it is, but S double one means we get a numerical value here. Given points substitute directly. So you can simplify this. We are going to get a equation like this. We are going to get a second degree equation here. So find h value, find 2h value, and find a value, find b value. Okay, compare. First change, simplify this equation. We are going to get the equation in this form. Comparing both, you will get a value, b value, 2h value. Substitute all the values here. Okay, all the values here because tan alpha plus tan beta is equal to 0. Generally, slope can be denoted by in terms of alpha and beta. Okay, so it may be beta, it may be alpha. That is secondary thing. Okay, m1 is equal to tan alpha, m2 is equal to tan. So m1 plus m2 is equal to. So you can do this. Just simplification of one, right? So coming to next one is circle touching the axis intercept on axis. Nothing but this is touching the axis. Maybe circle touch the x-axis. Maybe circle touch the y-axis. Maybe circle touch the both axis. Maybe circle is intersect x-axis. Maybe circle intersect the y-axis. Maybe circle intersect both the axis. Like this. Maybe circle intersect the both axis and passing through the origin. Maybe circle intercept x-axis, not touching here, intersecting. Yeah, and intersecting x-axis, y-axis, and not passing through the origin. Many cases will be there. Okay, like based on that, we will discuss the questions and the equation of circle which touch the both axes. Which touch the both axes means this is the condition. Both the axes, just touching the both the axes, right? Both the axes, and also the line x is equal to k. So the question which is related to the circle, better to draw the diagram circle. Okay. Then it is very easy. There is a circle which is touching x-axis, not intersecting, touching. Whenever it is touching the both axes, it does not pass into the origin. Remember that. And also, the same circle is touching the line x is equal to 3 also. This is the point 3 comma 0 and the line equation is x is equal to. Am I right? See, when you observe here, like that, how many circles are exist touching the both axes and touching the line x is equal to 3? Anyone?
So two line,
Any
two circles.
two circles. Okay. Right, two circles. Right. So, what is the center? What is the center? Touching the both axes, nothing but radius. Whatever the radius will be there, the radius will be same here. If I take here, the center is like center becomes A. For example, if I take this distance is A, this also becomes A. Nothing but center becomes A comma A, radius also A. Am I right? The first quadrant both will be positive x quadrant. See when the circle touching the both the axes, the center, both x coordinate and y coordinate become same value. But this circle which is belongs to first quadrant, so both will be positive. What about the center of another circle? This circle which is belongs to which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant. X coordinate is positive, y coordinate is negative. The radius will be same, A or O. So what do you observe here? Y coordinate is plus or minus A, but x coordinate is A. Okay, nothing but you can take H. This is K. Generally, center can be denoted by H comma K. Am I right? Fine. I'm going to write this circle equation in central form: x minus h the whole square, y minus k the whole square is equal to r square. So radius will be a, but center is x coordinate is same, nothing but h value is same, x minus a the whole square plus y minus a the whole square is equal to a square. Am I right?
Yes,
Student, is it clear?
yes,
And you can take even plus or minus also. At a time we can take both, no problem. Both the circles. Y value alone plus or minus a. And what is the value of a in terms of k? Anyone? What is the value of a in terms of what is the distance this b comma 0 k x is equal to k. Sorry, here it is k. Here it is k. The length is k. Then what about this point here? Midpoint. Okay. Shall I write here k is equal to 2a?
yes, sir.
It is a diameter. Clearly, this k value becomes diameter. Okay, this is a. This is a. Radius is a. A plus a. 2a. Diameter is 2a. Diameter clearly equal to k. K is equal to 2a. Then a is equal to k by 2. So substitute a value as k by 2. Square plus 5 plus or minus k by 2 square is equal to k by 2. All of you simplify this, you will get the equation, required equation. So what is the answer you are expecting here? Anyone? Apply a minus b. Apply a minus b whole square power. So a square plus b square minus 2ab, nothing but kx. Listen, this 2ab, 2 into x into k by 2 to get cancelled. Y square, a square plus b square means plus or minus k by 2 whole square means we get. And plus or minus ay, k square by 4. 1 k square by 4 get cancelled. Remaining is x square plus y square minus kx plus or minus ky. Yeah, minus kx plus or minus ky. K square by 4 is equal to b. Clear? Next question number 27. If two circles touching both the axes, passing through 2 comma 3, then the length of their common curve. This is actually a logical question. Two circles touching both the axes and passing through the point 2 comma 3. Right? Look at here. Right. I'm taking. Let us take the point is 2 comma 3 first. Taking x value is 2, y value is 3. So this point becomes 2 comma 3. This point is clearly 2 comma 3. Am I right? The circle which is passing through both the circles. Okay. Two circle touching both the axes. The condition that two circle must be touching the both axes and passing through 2 comma 3. So how can you draw the circles? Yeah. Is it okay? Right? This is a circle touching the both axes and passing through the point 2 comma 3. Right? And also we need to draw the another circle that is also passing through the point, but it should not be a small one. Very good. Yeah. Is it clear? Two circles are touching the both the axes x and y and passing through the point 2 comma 3. Am I right? And what they're asking here, they're asking that find the length of the common curve. See, let us take this point is A, this point is B. When I join these 2 points, we'll get a third equation. What about this? This is the common curve of both the circles. Both the circles. Am I right? Common curve. So this is the common curve. So that is common curve is AB. So we need to find the length of AB. Length of AB. Is it clear? So what about the center? When you observe the center, see here, it will be touching the both the axis. Both axis nothing but I clearly said that the center of the circles always will be same coordinate. X coordinate, Y coordinate will be same. For example, this is A comma A. The center will be here is B comma B. A comma A and B comma B, right? So X value and Y value is same. If you take here this point also, nothing but when we joining the two centers by line, it is passing through the right. Yeah, fine. Nothing but what about this line? Anyone? What is the equation of line? Y is equal to X. It will make an angle 45. Because whenever X coordinate, Y coordinate will be same, center will be same like A comma A, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 4 comma 4, 5 comma 5. Like that only we get because the circles are touching the both the axes, right? Fine. Now, what is the point B? Can anyone uh, expect the point B?
Sir, using
And
length
is
of
it yes?
sir, using length of intercepts can be fine, sir.
Yeah. Then just image it. See, when line is there, if we having one point here, x1, y1, how can you find image of another point? Image of that h comma k. We have the formula already in straight line. Straight line is already studied that h minus x1 by a is equal to k minus y1 by b is equal to minus 2 times of ax1 plus by1 plus c by a square plus b square, right? So you already studied. Here it is not required. No need to apply this image formula, image of a point formula. Simple. See here, the line y is equal to x. So the point B is becomes x value x y is becomes x is becomes y. Nothing but x component x coordinate becomes y coordinate becomes x coordinate with respect to line y is equal to x. Just image becomes change with respect to y is equal to x. So this is the point 3 comma 2. Then AB length. Whenever we are having 2 points, the distance formula x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. What is the answer? 1 plus 1 that is equal to root. Am I right?
Sir, could you explain the last image for client, sir, like 3 comma 2 how?
Which one?
Sir, how 3 comma 2 came again? Could you explain
Yeah,
again?
yeah. Image of the line. See, for example, uh, whenever the line is there, there is a point. Let us take some p comma q. P comma q is a point. There is a line. The line equation is y is equal to x. The image of the point p comma q with respect to line y is equal to x is given by q comma. In the same way, the line equation is y is equal to x here. Okay, y is equal to x. Then the image of the point 2 comma 3 becomes 3 comma 2. Even if you want to find this point 2 comma 3, like image of the point 2 comma 3 with respect to line y is equal to x, you can use this formula image, then definitely you'll get 3 comma 2. Okay, take this point as h comma k, find h comma k value by using this point. But whenever y is equal to x, simply remember that p value becomes q, q value becomes p, 2 becomes 3, 3 becomes 2, like that. Is it clear?
Yes.
Right. Fine. We consider a family of circle. This is the question AI to be like 2008. Nothing but mains question in 2008. Consider a family of circles which are passing to the point minus 1 comma 1. Nothing but which quadrant, which is a second quadrant, or tangent to x-axis, right? Tangent. If h comma k are the coordinates of the center of the circle, okay, fine. Then the set of values of k is given by the interval. So nothing but very simple. Here they given one point, they given center. Then you can just simply write the uh, circle equation. That's all. Circle equation means take x-axis and y-axis. Look at here. I'm taking this. Here there is a circle which touch the x-axis. Look at here. Circle which the are and are the tangent to x-axis. The x-axis is a tangent and passing to this point. Nothing but when we draw the circle, I'm taking circle like. Is it okay? What about the x-axis? To this circle, x-axis is a tangent to the circle because x-axis touching at one point. And also this is clearly passing through one point. Let us take here x value is -1, y value is 1. This is this may be point like -1 comma 1. The circle passing through -1 comma 1 whose center clearly they only given that center is h comma k. When the circle is touching the x-axis, what about the radius? Anyone? Y coordinate becomes the radius. Okay, when the circle is touching the y-axis, just touching the y-axis means x coordinate, whatever the x coordinate, that becomes radius. Is it clear? Right, we know that center, we know that radius r is equal to k. What is the circle equation? X minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square is equal to radius r square. R value clearly k square, because here it is touching the x-axis, right? You can expand that. And also all of you observe here uh, clearly here it is passing through the point minus 1 comma 1. So minus 1 comma 1, nothing but substitute x by minus 1, y by plus 1. Okay, so minus 1 minus h the whole square plus 1 minus k the whole square is equal to k square, right? Now here no need to expand, simply look at here, minus take common, minus and 1 plus h the whole square. Yeah, you have to expand this because right side k square is there, and 1 plus k square minus 2k is equal to k square. Shall I cancel k square, k square? And minus 1 square, is plus 1. So h plus 1 the whole square is equal to minus 2k become plus 2k minus 1. And observe that what about left side value? Is left side value is always greater than or equal to 0 or lesser than or equal to 0? Left side value. Pair is there.
So greater than or equal to
What
0.
about x plus 1 whole square value? Always greater than or equal to 0. It should not be negative because square will be there. So whenever left side is greater than or equal to 0, what about right side 2k minus 1? Also must be greater than or equal to 0, right? Also must be greater than or equal to 0. So here then k is greater than or equal to 1 by 2. Okay, if they are asking k value, k is greater than or equal to 1 by 2. Okay, this the question. Logical questions. If you see that all are very logical questions. In only few cases they are applying formulas, but remaining all are, you know that the equation of circle formula it is enough. So center is given, radius according to the condition we can take the radius and substitute the given point, we'll get the condition. Very logical question. Okay, next one. 29th.
Sir,
Yeah,
sir, in last question we simply substituted h plus 1 as 0, sir, to as it is equal to or greater than 0.
h plus 1.
Sir, we substitute it as 0, sir.
Yeah, substitute 0. See, not only h value for every h value which is belongs to R, h plus 1 is always greater than or equal to 0. H is equal to minus 1. Substitute h is equal to minus 1, it will become 0. So that I'm putting equal here. So remaining all h values other than this minus 1, if h not equal to minus 1, it is always greater than 0. Whenever here equal symbol is there, equal. Whenever LH is greater than or equal to 0, here equal symbol is there. So that RHS also must be greater than or equal to 0. Right? So for example, A is equal to B, A is greater than or equal to 0, which implies B also must be greater than or equal to 0. Right?
Okay, sir.
Like that. 29th question. A variable circle passes through the fixed point 2 comma 0. It is passing through some fixed point 2 comma 0 and touches the y-axis. It will be touches y-axis, then the locus of its center. Locus of its center. So whenever see when they given the in the question locus, just we have to see that whether the locus is belongs to center or the locus is belongs to any centroid, any orthocenter, any circumcenter, any other point like that. So clearly the locus which is related to center. Okay, the variable circle passes through a fixed point. Same 2 comma 0. 2 comma 0. The question number 29. So I'm going to take equation point 2 comma 0. Let us take this is clearly 2 comma 0. The circle is passing through point 2 comma 0 and touching the y-axis. I'm taking this point as like 2 comma 0. Either you can take here also. Okay, and center, locus of the center. So I'm taking the center as h comma k. Clear, h comma k, and see here it is touching the which axis? Touches y-axis. Nothing but what about the radius? Is it the radius is becomes x coordinate or y coordinate?
X coordinate, sir.
Exactly, x coordinate. Touching y-axis means x coordinate. X coordinate is the point. So nothing but h. Nothing but what is the circle equation? X minus h the whole square plus y r is equal to h. Y minus k the whole square is equal to what?
H square.
H square. H square. It is same like previous question. Now it is also passing through which point? It is clearly passing through 2 comma 0. Now substitute x by 2 y by 0. So 2 minus h whole square plus 0 minus k the whole square is equal to h square. Right. Shall I write here h minus 2 the whole square? Yeah. Otherwise you do one thing. You have to apply a minus b whole square formula. A square plus b square plus 2 minus 2ab minus 4h plus k square is equal to h square. Shall I cancel h square h square? Now k square is equal to remaining value take right side 4h plus minus 4. 4h minus 4. See what is the locus? Clearly they mentioned locus. Locus nothing but what to do. Locus of the center. Finally the center can replace it by x comma y. Locus of center means first we have to find the answer in terms of h comma k. At last we have to replace h comma k by x comma y. This is the mean by locus. So k value is 1. Y square is equal to 4x. If I take 4 comma 4 into x minus 1. So what about this equation? Is it a parabola, or hyperbola, or ellipse, or circle? Yes.
So it looks like x intercept, so y square equal to mx minus b.
Yes, straight.
Yeah. Straight line. This is the general form of parabola. Y square is equal to 4x. Okay, central form h comma k. Remember that this is the general equation of the parabola. Like whose vertex is h comma k. Y minus k the whole square is equal to 4 minus h. So this is in the form of y square can be written as y minus 0 the whole square equal to 4 into x minus h form. So x minus 1. So clearly the locus is given by the parabola. Simple question. And question number 30, the circle passes through 1, and it touches x-axis. Again touches the x-axis. Previous question touches y-axis, it is touches x-axis. The locus of other end of the diameter through A. So can you try this? Can you try this? What they're asking here, it is touches the x-axis and passing through 1 comma 1. So I'll give some idea according to that you have to form. Right? So here see there is a circle. There is a circle which is passing through 1 comma 1 and touching the x-axis. What to do here? Touching the x-axis. So this point I'm taking as 1 comma 1 and see center is what? Center is h comma. Center is h comma k means can anyone say that what is the radius here? Touching the x-axis. Radius is given by yes. What is r value? R value is what?
K, sir.
K. What about others?
Yes, sir.
Did you get my point? If it is touch the x-axis, take the radius as y coordinate. If touches the y-axis, take radius as x coordinate. And if you draw the diameter, this is one point. Let us consider one point. And I draw the diameter which is passing to the center. Then they are asking the what is the locus of other end. Other end you can take like x1 comma 1. So now what we have to do, we have to find the equation in terms of x1 y1 because they are asking locus. Okay, the circle passes through 1 comma 1 and touches the x-axis, then the locus of other end of the diameter 2a. 2a. Okay. Locus means other end I'm taking as x1 y1. Okay. So first we can take the equation of circle x minus h the whole square y minus k the whole square is equal to r square. R square nothing but k square, and in that again substitute this point. After that, end of the diameters are given. So you have to find the equation in terms of circle. Okay. Like that you have to do. You have to simplify that. Like coming to question number 31. Equation of circle which touch the both the axis. Both the axis means whatever the center becomes. For example, if I take radius is a, small a, what is the center?
Sorry, I come here.
Okay, whose distance from? This is very logical question and very easy question, but you have to understand. Question number 31. I'm going to take the circle which touches the both axes. Both the axes means if I take the radius is, for example, a. What is the center? Center becomes a comma a. So, when the circle will touch both the axis center, the x coordinate, y coordinate becomes same. And also that is will give radius also. Radius is a, center also a comma a. Like that, how many circles are there which is touching both the axes? Yes, 4. There existed 4 circles touching both the axes. Nothing but what about the centers? Center of all this center will be right same only, but sign will be different. So here a comma a, here the center becomes second coordinate x is negative. Radius will be same. Here both will be negative minus a minus a, and here it is a minus a. Like that. Radius will be a1. So how to write the equation of circle? X plus or minus a the whole square, y plus or minus a the whole square is equal to radius square, a square. Because when I take both will be plus plus, the circle which is belongs to first quadrant, minus minus the circle which is belongs to, sorry, when you take both will be negative first quadrant, both will be positive third quadrant. The first one is positive, second one is negative, nothing but like second quadrant, like that. Anyhow, I covered all the, this equation will give the equation of circle in all the quadrants. Okay, fine. But when you observe here, the answer they given in terms of plus or minus 4, plus or minus 4, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 1 here, like that. Which of the following option is correct? But to find that a value we need to find whether a value is 4 or a value is 2 or a value is 1. That let us check whether a value is 0. So for that they given distance where whose center at a distance of 2 root 2 units from the origin. Okay, fine. So from here center origin to the center they given distance is, what is the distance? 2 root 2. This distance they given 2 root 2. So what is a value? Can we find a value here? When you take this is a triangle, this will be form a triangle. What about the triangle? This one, this will be a right angle triangle. This 2 root 2 nothing but hypotenuse. Then this side is a. This is also clearly a. So by using Pythagoras, a square is a square 2 root 2 the whole square. Nothing but 2a square is equal to 4 into nothing but 8. So a square is equal to 4. A value is, what about a value? Plus or minus 2. A value is plus or minus 2. Fine. A value is plus or minus 2, but when we expand here, okay, substitute here plus or minus 2, nothing but x plus or minus 2 whole square plus y plus or minus 2 whole square equal to 2 whole square. That's it. You have to expand that, you are going to get equation. I think so first one is right. Okay. Next, midpoint. Midpoint of the curve. Okay. Important concept. Right? The question which is related to tangent and secant and curve. Very important, right? Okay, here midpoint of curve. That already we have seen yesterday, like I clearly explained. What is the equation of circle? Otherwise, let us consider. Okay, this is A, this is B, and midpoint is given M. I'm taking midpoint M. This is x1 y1. So the circle equation they given like x square plus y square is equal to a square or r square. Then the equation of the chord AB, the line segment chord AB, is given by S1 is equal to S double one. S1 nothing but x1 y1 minus a square is equal to x1 square y1 square minus a square. Right? Now this is the equation of chord. So in point form, midpoint is x1, y1. This is the equation of curve. You have to remember that. Nothing but a square get always cancelled. Fine. Just simply remember that this s1 is equal to x double. So not only for x square plus y square is equal to a square, the same formula for even general form, central form for every circle equation. That is a equation of curve. Whose midpoint is given? Whose midpoint is given? Okay, right? Fine. Uh, Question 32 is the tangent 3 comma minus 4 to the circle cuts the circle in A and B, then the midpoint of the area. Fine. They given two circles. The tangent of first circle A cuts the another circle at two different points. Let's see. Okay, take two circles like this is first circle. I'm going to take another circle. The tangent. The tangent, what is the point they given on the first circle 3 comma minus 4. Let us take here 3 comma minus 4. The point on the first circle. Clear? The tangent of the first circle cuts another circle at a 2 point, capital A and capital B. Then they asking here They asking then the midpoint of what is the midpoint of AB? Very logical question. This point they ask midpoint. Okay. The tangent of the first circle at 3 comma minus 4 cuts the another circle at 2 points A and B. Then what is the midpoint of that curve AB? Okay, it is simple. First, do one thing. This kind of question. Find the equation of tangent. Find the equation of tangent. What is this first circle? Center and radius. Okay, right. See, to find the any line equation, what we require basically to find the line equation, maybe any line. We required a slope like we are having formula y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x. Is it clear? Yeah, x1, y1 already they given. This is let us take x1. This is y1. Point we know that we know the point. Yes or no? But what is slope? If you know the slope, just you can use this formula. You get the tangent equation. This tangent equation you get. Okay, to find the slope, remember that every radius, like this radius is perpendicular to the tangent always. This is the center C. Center C here. We draw the line joining center and the tangent. So clearly it will the radius and also is perpendicular to. Okay, what is the center of the first circle? First circle center.
Minus 2 comma, sorry, 2 comma minus 1.
Exactly. 2 comma minus 1. Very clear. Fine. Here minus 2 comma 1. Fine. And what is this point here? 3 comma minus 4. Right? So when
Sir,
we know
it's
that
2
2
comma
comma,
minus 1, sir.
oh, 2 comma. Okay, 2 comma minus 1. Already this 3 comma minus 4 they given. When we know the 2 points, how can we find the slope? Let us take the slope of this C. Let us take this point is like P. P point is 3 comma. What is the slope of CP? CP slope I am taking as M1. What is M1? 2 formula y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Yes or no? Like that, what is slope of CP? y2 minus y1 minus 4 minus f minus plus 1 by x2 minus x1 3 minus 2. Nothing but m1 is equal to slope is minus 3 by 1, that is minus 3. Okay, slope of CP is minus 3. If I take slope of this PA or PB is M2, both will be perpendicular to each other. So M1 into M2 is equal to minus 1. So M2 is equal to minus 1 by M1. So minus 1 by M1. What is M1 value? Minus 3. That is clearly 1 by 3. M2 value is clearly 1 by 3. Fine. So we know that slope. We know that point. What is the equation of tangent? Anyone? Tangent equation is y minus y1. Y plus 4 is equal to slope is 1 by 3. Then x minus x1. x1 is 3. Now simplify this. Just this 3 you can cross multiply. So 3 times of y plus 4 is equal to x minus 3. Fine. So from that, finally, x minus 3y, 3 4 is 12. 12 if you take the right side, is equal to 0. You're getting like that. Is it right? Okay, this is the tangent. Tangent. Tangent equation. Here, if you want to find the point, we need to find the another circle equation. We need to apply 2 3 properties. So here we got tangent equation. Where is the midpoint? Is it lies on the tangent or does not lies on the tangent? Midpoint. Yes,
The lies on the tangent.
lies on the tangent. Nothing but you can just do the option verify. That's it. So whatever the point is satisfies the tangent equation like x minus 3y, here x minus 3y minus 15 is equal to 0. This is the tangent equation. Substitute which of the following option is satisfied? This. If two option will be satisfied, we can go through the general process. That will be lengthy, not required. Yes.
So first of all satisfies minus 6 minus.
First one. Okay. Just in the same way, you have to check remaining also.
Sir, could you explain after finding the tangent equation, sir?
After finding the tangent equation, first find the tangent equation. After that, midpoint is clearly lies on the tangent or not. A and B as well as midpoint of the curve AB. AB is a curve of the second circle. The midpoint of AB I am taking as M. What about M? Is also lies on the tangent. We got tangent equation. They're asking midpoint. Midpoints they given like this objects. Yeah, you can substitute this point. Whatever the option is satisfied, that is the midpoint.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. What about the next question? Next question 33. The locus of midpoint of the curve x square plus y square is 25, which passes through the fixed point. Okay, this is circle. So then the radius of that circle. See, clearly again, a midpoint. Locus is a midpoint. So circle equation also given, and also it is passing 4,6. So first we need to find the equation in terms of that midpoint. Okay, fine. I'm going to take a like circle number 33. Passing through point which is passing. Let us take some point here. Take some point here. This is value is 4, y value is 6, 4 comma 6. Anyway, your way. Either you can take here 4 comma 6, either you can take, I'm taking just, and also we can draw the curve, and either you can take curve like this or like this, whatever. So take the midpoint. I'm taking midpoint of the curve is like m x1 y1. Circle equation clearly they give x square plus y square is equal to 25. 25. See, I said that the third equation whose midpoint x1 y1 is clearly given s1 is equal to s double one. We got the equation just now. The s1 is equal to s double one is here only. What is the equation? X1 plus y1 minus x1 square like that. Okay, x1 y1 is equal to x1 square plus y1 square. Radius get cancelled. Okay, here x1 y1 is the midpoint of the curve. So we need to find the equation in terms of x1 y1 because locus of midpoint they asked. So for that clearly the circle passing through which point? 4 comma 6 in place of x, in place of y substitute 4 comma 6. Then 4x1 6y1 is equal to x1 square plus y1 square. If I take all values at one side, x1 square plus y1 square minus 4x1 minus 6y1 is equal to 0. Then what about the locus? Locus of this point, yeah, at last replace x1 by x, y1 by y, because locus x square plus y square 4x minus 6y is equal to 0. Okay, they're asking what? What they're asking? Radius they're asking the question. Okay, the radius of the circle is what? So radius means simply, so what is center G value? G value is like 2, F value is 3, G value is center is minus G minus. G value is, yeah, this is comparing with 2G. 2G value is minus 4, G value is minus 2. 2F value is minus 6, F value is minus. Radius formula is G square plus F square minus C. Well, is there any C value in the circle? No C value, 0 C value. So radius is equal to G square, 2 square plus 3 square minus 0, nothing but anyhow 13. Yes. First, I found the equation in terms of x1, y1. At last, I have written locus of midpoint x1, y1. By replacing x1 by x, y1 by y, we got the circle equation. So you can take a g and f value, then substitute g and f value here. You will get the radius. Radius is root 13. Root 13. Any doubt? Any doubt?
Sir, before the screen on minutes, I have a
First,
sir.
okay, I'll take till 10:30 only. Just 20 minutes. So locus of midpoint of the of curves to the circle. Same again, locus of midpoint of the curve to the circle, which is parallel to locus of all the midpoints, which is parallel to, yeah. When you observe here, I'm taking a circle. Locus of midpoint. If I take the curve, this one. If I take another curve like this, another curve like this. Okay. The locus of midpoint means like that. So this is the midpoint. Okay, anyhow, you can take any one of the midpoint like x1 by 1. Midpoint. I need to take this curve AB. Here, this is B. This is the midpoint. I'm taking as mx1 by. So circle equation already given. So x square plus y square. What is the center here? 4 comma minus 3. Am I right? Center of the circle is 4 comma. Am I right? 4 comma minus the center. And what about the curve which is the locus of which is parallel to which? Parallel to what? The locus of midpoint of the curve which is parallel to. Parallel means I need to take here the line equation is like this. Can I take like this? This is the line which is parallel to the curve AB whose midpoint is x1 y1. Okay, fine. And what is the slope of this value? Not this line is not like this actually. Actually, the locus of midpoint means if we joining all the points here, joining all the points joining all the points, all the midpoints, we'll get a line which is parallel to this. Parallel to the line. So when I joining this point 4 comma minus 3, like center and this midpoint, we get a line segment. Like the point is x1, y1, and the center is 4 comma minus 3. And the slope form the y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, y plus 3 by x1 minus 4, y1 plus 3, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Like this is the slope m1. So clearly the slope of this line segment is parallel to the given line. What is the line equation they given? 3x plus 4y. This line equation is 3x plus 4y plus 5 is equal to 0. Right? Can anyone tell that what is the slope of this line? Slope of this line?
Minus 3 by 4.
Exactly. Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Comparing slope always minus a by b. So slope a is equal to minus 3 by 4. Okay. Clearly both will be parallel. The locus of the midpoint of the curves. Okay. And the given line is parallel. Nothing but slopes are
So the
same.
locus is not parallel, sir. The chord is parallel. So the locus of that midpoint would be perpendicular.
The locus of midpoint of the curves. Oh, sorry. This one. The locus of midpoint of the curves to the circle. Okay. See here. The locus of midpoint of curves to a circle which are parallel. Okay. What are the locus of midpoints here?
So the chords are parallel, sir.
See, the locus of midpoints of the cards. How cards nothing but how many cards are there? Like there exists infinite points. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
See, this is a card parallel. All cards should be parallel. So what is the midpoint? Midpoint of all the cards is passing through always center. The locus of all midpoints of the curves is given a line. Am I right? When I
Yes.
joining all the points. So it is a line. The locus of midpoints of all the cards, nothing but the what is the locus here? Locus will get a line. This is parallel to the line. Is it clear? The locus of midpoints of the cards. How many cards are there? There are infinite cards are there, but the locus of all midpoints is given by a line segment, a line. So that line is clearly parallel to another line. Okay. But anyhow, here we need to find the chord equation. Chord is clearly perpendicular to the locus. So anyhow, this line equation 3x plus 4y plus 5 is equal to 0. What is the perpendicular to this line? Chord is perpendicular. Perpendicular must be get like whenever ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, the perpendicular to this equation is bx minus ay plus k is equal to 0. You studied a straight line. So the equation must be get some 4x minus 3y plus some a is equal to 0. The answer should be must be like this. The answer must be get like 4x minus 3y plus k is equal to 0 something. The k and r will find. Let's see whether we'll get 4x minus 3y like the Jaccard equation.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Right. Now here we got the slope. Slope will be same. And parallel means we can equate m1 is equal to m1 minus 3 by 4 is equal to joining this point means the midpoint is x1 y1 and the point center is 4 comma minus 3 already okay y1 plus 3 by x1 minus 4. A few ones. All of you simplify this. Okay. All of you find this equation. What is the equation we are getting here?
3x1 plus 4y1 is equal to
x1
plus 4y1.
What is the point you are getting here?
Is equal to 0.
Is equal to 0.
Yes, sir.
Right. So what is the perpendicular? Perpendicular means 4x1 minus 3y1. K is equal to 0. Substitute in place of x1, y1, like given point, like center 4 minus 3. What is the k value you are going to get here? 25. So 25 then
Minus 25.
minus 25. Okay. So once check this third option is right. Let's see the third option.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Like that. Third option is right. Okay. Right. Like the third option is right. Same again. Almost all the questions they given here. Like think locus of 10 more minutes. The locus of midpoint of the curves of the circle x square plus y square is equal to r square having constant length 2l is the locus of again midpoint. Length of the curve they give it clearly. And either the circle or take the curve midpoint I'm taking as m1 y1 and length of the this curve like let us take AB and length they given AB clearly equal to 2m. Then what is AM? AM value is L. Shall I take LL because M is the midpoint and circle having center. What is the center of the given circle? Center is 0 comma 0. 0 comma 0. Radius is what? Radius is clearly given circle equation is x square plus y square is equal to r square. Circle equation x square plus y square and radius will be r. So like if I join in this will be a right angle. Is it right angle or not? This is L, this is R. Let us take I'm taking small d here. Distance d is the distance between center C to M. So like D is equal to CM. CM is root over what is the distance between these 2 points? X1 square plus y1 square. Right? Pythagoras theorem. By using Pythagoras theorem. So hypotenuse is radius. Hypotenuse square is equal to d square plus L square. Nothing but r square is equal to when I take L square left side, r square minus L square. The rest is next step. Equal to d square. D square means x1 square plus y1 square plus L square. See locus of the midpoint. What is the midpoint? X1 y1. X1 y1, right? And locus of the midpoint x1 y1 means replace x1 by x y1 by 1. So x square plus y square is equal to shall I take r square minus L square? Is it clear, student? Is there any option? R square minus L square. Second option. All of you check whether second option is correct or not.
Sir, can you explain that once again, sir?
Yeah, fine. See here, they are asking locus of midpoint whose length of the card AB they given 2L in the question. 2L they given. So 2L nothing but half of the value becomes LL, right? And the radius, the given circle is x square plus y square is equal to r square. So that the radius becomes r. The distance from center to the card I'm taking as d. Distance formula I used. Like a center is 1 point, m is another point. I used the formula x2 minus x1 the square plus y2 minus y1 square root of. Distance formula I used, I got d value. Distance between 2 points. So after getting d, r value keep this as it is. I use it like Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. So hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the squares of other two sides. Altitude square and altitude square. Okay, anyhow, r square is equal to d square plus l square. What is d value? Root over x1 square plus y1 square. Squaring on both sides, you will get like this. The locus, at last you have to write locus of x1, y1, nothing but 3 plus x1 by x, y1 by y. We get the equation. This is clear.
Yes, sir.
Like all questions are very easy here. Here, it is very easy question. I'll explain very fast. See with the circle with center. See with the circle. Center is 0, 0. Like center 0, 0. Radius 3 units. Okay, radius is 3 units. Fine. The equation of locus of midpoint of the card, circle. See. Uh, okay. See. Circle. See that subtend an angle 2 pi by 3 at its center. Okay. For example, I'm taking this is the curve. Okay, this curve AB subtends. Let us take this is A, this is B. Okay, it will make an angle. What is the angle? It will be subtended at the center 2 pi by 3, nothing but 120. So if I draw the line like this, what is the angle? Each angle? Half of the angle. We get a triangle like this. What is the angle here? Am I right? Angle will be 60. Radius will be what? Radius is clearly 3 units. We know that hypotenuse is 3. This is right angle triangle. Hypotenuse is 3. And we need to find this, what they are asking exactly, the equation of locus of midpoint again. Again, they are asking midpoint. So if I take the midpoint as x1, y1, x1, y1, okay, the center is clearly 0, comma 0. Okay, what is the equation here? The d value, like I want to take from center C to this point, midpoint is M. Cm is equal to, like previous question, d. Cm, distance from center to the curve. Okay, this d is equal to clearly here also same x1 square plus y1 square. Okay, what is d actually? D nothing but here d nothing but here d. What is the trigonometric function we can use to find d? This is a right angle triangle. Right angle at this point M. This center. This is some other point B. Okay, anyone? Cos theta. Cos 60 is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. D by 3. What is D from this? D is equal to 3 into cos 60. What is cos 60? Cross multiply. Cos 60 is there. Cos 60. 1 by 2. No. 3 by 2. D value is 3 by 2 substitute. 3 by 2 is equal to square root. Squaring on both sides. So x1 square plus y1 square is equal to 9 by 4. The option is 4. Simple question. Just find the Distance from center to the curve, the midpoint I'm taking as x1 y1. The distance I'm finding, d is equal to, we getting square root of x1 square plus y1 square. After that, so here clearly, if we sustain uh, the curve to the center, the angle they given clearly 120. Half of the value is 60. Then we need to find adjacent side to the right angle. You can apply the cos theta formula. You'll get that. You'll get d value directly 3 by 2 squaring on both sides 9 by 4. 9 by 4 is equal to x1 square plus y1 square. The locus of x1 y1 is x square plus y square. Clear? Then the parametric equations of the circle they given x and y value. So here you can try this question. See here one. Okay, is there any formula in terms of tan 1 minus tan square by 1 plus tan square? Formula is what? 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta. I take theta, tan theta. Any formula? Anyone?
The cos 2 theta.
Exactly. 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta means if I take here tan theta, so we are going to get like tan theta or else tan theta by 2, your wish. So generally the polar parametric form of that parametric form of circle is r cos theta and y is equal to r sin. To get theta, here t in place of t replace t is equal to, you can take tan theta by 2. You can take, it's better theta by 2. Nothing but 1 minus tan square theta by 2 by 1 plus tan square theta by 2. We are going to get cos, not 2 theta, cos theta. So 2a cos theta. Okay, that is x value. Y value is, when I substitute t is equal to tan theta by 2. So 480 can be written as 2a into 2t by 1 plus t square. Nothing but 2 tan theta by 1 plus tan square is 2a into sin theta. Now, a simple, you can squaring and adding x square plus y square is equal to 2a whole square. 2a square is common, cos square theta plus sin square theta, nothing but 1, nothing but it is in the form of r square, radius is 2a. That is homework. I have already done, explained. You can do once again clearly. In the same way here also, like it will make an angle 135, nothing but this is the angle 135. The line make 135. Cuts circle at 5 cos theta, 5 sin theta. And okay, ma, it is already 10.